When I got my first ever PC, I had absolutely no idea how to use the internet. The only thing I did was look up my favorite cartoon characters. And that's exactly how I ended up stumbling upon a bunch of cool websites, forums and blogs, and back then, I would spend entire days browsing them. I always felt that the early 2010 days of the internet were the most charming. Social media wasn't as widespread and you could find a bunch of websites for literally every single niche. Review blogs, anime image boards, Photoshop forums, there were tons of hidden gems. And among those hidden gems was a blog whose sole focus was Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff Girls lore, comic strips, fan art, even the characters' likes and dislikes were all combined into a cute blog with a glittery layout. The posts were in Comic Sans, all of which were neatly tagged and archived. I can't even begin to tell you how much this personalized blog enchanted me as an art kid. I remember being so excited that as soon as my mom came home from work, I gushed about how I created an account and how I was going to make my own blog. It seemed so special, so inspiring. You may think I'm weird for using such strong words to describe a mere Powerpuff Girls blog, but to be completely honest, that blog is the entire reason I got interested in digital art. And it's the first domino that led to me making this YouTube channel. Let me explain. It was through that Powerpuff Girls blog and other blogs like it that I later discovered Deviantart. Nowadays, it's suffering from an AI art infestation, but back then, Deviantart was a place millions of artists called home. The owner of the Powerpuff Girls blog and all the commenters always had one thing in common. They were all artists with their Deviantart account linked in their profile. They would all draw each other's characters and comment on each other's blogs. It was like a tight-knit community of artists doing their own thing and supporting each other. I really wanted to be a part of that community, so I created my own Deviantart account. Anyway, this character you see now was one of the first drawings I uploaded to Deviantart. Coral, whose name is gracefully written in Comic Sans, was one of my own Powerpuff Girls characters. She was the fourth Powerpuff Girl, born without superpowers. Envious of her sisters and wanting to be as powerful as them, she drank the chemical X and turned into a powerful villain. An underdog to be reckoned with type of character. As for her appearance, well, skulls, lots of blacks and dark shades of color, messy hair, etc. Basically everything that comes to mind when you hear the word evil, I incorporated into her character design. You might be wondering why I was so intent on making her as evil as possible, or why I made her an underdog born without superpowers. Well, as a kid, I always related to underdogs. Since my family's financial situation wasn't the best, I always felt that everyone else had a head start on me in life. I rarely ever got what I wanted, and honestly, it was painful seeing everyone else get spoiled and pampered as I grew up. I guess Coral being born without superpowers was a reflection of that financial inferiority I felt. As for her evil nature, I mean, let's be honest, the Powerpuff Girls are good at two shoes at the end of the day. Buttercup being a tough, hot-headed tomboy was close to what I wanted in a character, but I felt that she was lacking somehow. I always longed for a character who would stop at absolutely nothing to get what they wanted, even if that meant being evil. I wanted that character to not just be cute and capable, but cool and cunning. I wanted a character I could truly relate to and root for. So I created Coral. When I finished drawing her and writing her story, I remember feeling like I had given birth to the most beautiful thing in the world. She was the fruit of so many different things. My obsession with Powerpuff Girls that led to me finding that blog and eventually discovering Deviantart. Aspects of my personality that I couldn't freely express in my day-to-day life, which I managed to express through Coral and her story. The creative camaraderie with my fellow Powerpuff Girls fandom buddies and the inspiration that came from seeing all of them realize their own ideas with their own characters and stories. Everything had culminated in Coral, and it was just so satisfying. I've been chasing that satisfaction ever since. When you think about it, when you draw or write something, you're not just creating art. Your creations are an immortal piece of you and everything you stand for. That's why art fills me with a sense of accomplishment that no amount of hate or depression could ever tarnish. That's why I love to create not just art or stories, but YouTube videos as well. Everything from planning the title and thumbnail to writing and recording the script and then uploading it for all of you to watch. It fills me with joy to see my ideas come to life, and that's why I don't think I'll ever stop creating. What are some of your OCs? Let me know how they came to be and tell me their stories in the comments. Thanks for watching.